Hey, Sarah, your boss, Rachel Mitchell, Gordon Rose, Clip Artist Films, governor candidate for the Arizona Green Party. Jamal Pennington case, you familiar with that case, ma'am?
I am.
Okay. Why has Rachel Mitchell not gone public and addressed the fact that she politicized his case and he's sitting in 17 years in prison right now because a sex cop on PBS framed him? Why is your office not addressed the public as a whole on that issue?
So what I would say is we need to ensure that our facts are accurate
That's accurate.
before we
Facts.
spread information.
That's accurate. It's on my
And
website.
I would really encourage everyone to continue to educate themselves on factual information before.
Okay, can you answer the question?
Thank you, sir. You're out of order. We'd be happy to talk to you later, but I apologize. You are out of order.
How am I out of order? It's a
So we
question
will
of journalist.
continue that another time.
Okay, fair enough. Yep.
I will slightly piggyback off this. I'm going to take a second to explain something that a lot of times the public does not have both sides of the coin when something happens at the county attorney's office. Same thing with the sheriff's office and the way any law enforcement agency handles something. When I first got started into this, I called Rachel.
Hey, Jerry, come on, dude. I didn't really think you were not going to show up. I thought I'd see you. We'd hash it out, give you a hug and all that shit. You know, I thought we were bros. Like all those years when I helped you take Penzone out, we were bros. When I worked on your campaign to help you get elected, even though you lost that time, I thought we were bros. I mean, years and years of me helping out the good cops inside of MCSO while the tyrant Penzone was in there, I thought we were bros. I guess we're not bros. I guess I'm just a convenient fucking moron that gets used by politicians. My journalism gets used for their political agendas. But that's okay, bro. Two could play at that because I'm a fucking politician now. Jerry, literally, Rachel Mitchell politicized the entire Jamal Pennington case when he had an opportunity. NAACP was coming to the guy's rescue. You can read all the mainstream media articles. You can look at the case. Everybody knows the dude was framed. The witness against him was bribed. And Rachel Mitchell's lackey stands up there and says, oh, it's disinformation. Just become familiar with the facts of the case. That is the facts of the fucking case, Jerry. And then, ironically enough, as I predicted, like an hour before I left for the thing, your wife takes over and chimes in and talks about how Rachel Mitchell's so cool because she educated her. Jerry, you caught the MCSO running a fake op on Vlad. It was offline, bro. You already admitted to it, to Vlad. That's why you gave me the thumbs up on the post, dude, because I thought at the time that showed good ethics. That was just before I found out that you and your wife were talking shit. This is just like a soap opera, right? Isn't it? Isn't it fucking stupid? You know, it'd have been much better if you were there tonight, dude. We could have squashed the whole fucking thing. If I get elected governor, I'll do something that's going to change the state for a generation because I won't fuck around. I'll represent the people every time. Yeah, hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm a victim of a crime and following up on the case. Can I give you the case? Can I give you the case number? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Give me just a sec. Hold on. Okay, so the case number is 2026 54290. I'm the victim. My name is Gordon Rose. The assailant in the assault was Andy Biggs' bodyguard. And I'm a little concerned, just to be candid. So I called in a few weeks ago to get an update. This has been going 7 months now. At the time of the assault, I was running for governor for the Green Party. I've publicly asked your police chief, I don't know, 20 times. I've tagged Andy Biggs on X over 100 times. My concern is, I'm a victim of an assault. You had two of your police officers show up at my place of business, reviewed the footage, determined that it was valid enough to write up in a case, both officers. One of the officers didn't like me because of my politics. The other was very cordial. Even the one that didn't like me goes, it looks like assault. They wrote it up. Now it's assigned to Detective Legier, Adam Legier. What's going on, ma'am, is ridiculous. It's a violation of the public trust. And I just want one step at a time. It's been 7 months. I need the bodyguard identified. We need to get CDRs subpoenaed. Like, there's a lot of legal steps need to happen. And candidly, it's undeniable. It's being slowed walked because of the election. So what's the next steps that Phoenix Police would like to take so I can have justice?
I'm only a police assistant. I'm only able to give you, whatever
The notes
the
say.
detectives know, or their desk number, even their sergeant's number. I'm not familiar with any of their cases.
No, I understand, ma'am. I know you're just answering the phones, doing your job, and I hope I'm not coming across like too stern or whatever. It's just I just described the facts in my manner, So the issue with that is the fact that we've already gone that step, right? So I got Detective Legier's number. I want to say it was about 3 weeks ago. I left him a voicemail. He's completely ghosted me. So at this point, here's my request. I need to talk to somebody in your media relations department, because there's two things going on right now. One, yes, I'm Gordon Rose, a victim of a crime. Several crimes now, in my opinion, because I believe they're impeding justice. But then also, I'm an investigative journalist. So I am definitely looking for a comment from Phoenix Police Department as to why they're slow walking the case. I need a media contact. And, and I've asked your police chief to address it. Your police chief's a public figure. He's running away from it. So we need somebody from Phoenix Police to make comment. So those are the two things. So the Legier thing, he already has the voicemail. So that's fine. I've already documented that. Let's just go ahead and who's the media rep? And I don't even mind holding. If we can get somebody on the phone.
So this is the thing. I work at the violent transfer at the front desk. I answer the phones all day long. I can't just keep you on hold while I'm waiting for someone. I can give you a number to a unit or anything like that so you can speak to somebody regarding...
Sure, that works too. Yeah.
All of that.
Okay, what you got for me?
So, let me see who I'm going to give you. Give me a second. Just 1 second.
Okay.
2,000 years later.
Okay, so I can give you the number to Professional Standards Bureau, and if you have any complaints about anybody, that's who you need to talk to, because they're the ones that investigate any detectives, officers, or anything like that.
Ma'am, that is not the correct answer. I did not ask for PSB. I asked for your media rep, please. I'm asking in the capacity as a member of the... Excuse me, I'm speaking. I'm asking as a member of the press in the capacity... Okay, so who is your media contact and what is your number? Sorry?
Okay, so you're going to contact Professional Standards Bureau. I don't have a media rep or anybody in the media that a liaison that works with us and the media.
So you're trying to tell me the Phoenix Police Department does not have a media liaison or PIO? That is incorrect.
Sir, we do, but this is not the way to get a hold of them.
Okay, how do I get... Ma'am, I'm asking you as a citizen, how do I get a hold of your...
You're not going to talk to... And as a citizen, you're not going to talk over me. That's one
I
thing.
just did. You work for me. I'm a journalist and a citizen. I'm asking for a media rep. You just told me
Sure.
this isn't. So what's the
I
phone
have
number?
a job. The same way that you have a job to do, I have a job to do myself.
Ma'am, you're
I'm gonna
obstructing
follow
a
my
journalist right now. This is all being documented for a podcast. I'm going to ask again. I'm looking as an investigative journalist. It's a very simple ask, ma'am. You have PIOs in the
I
Phoenix.
thought you were calling as a victim, not a journalist.
I'm a
not supposed to be
schizophrenic,
calling
ma'am. I'm a
as victim.
schizophrenic and United States citizen. I'm allowed to rotate through my.
Sorry, is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hey, Commander Mercedes Fortune. This is Gordon Rose, investigative journalist with Clip Artist Films. I'm looking for comment from the Phoenix Police Department as to why they're now engaged in a 7-month slow walk on the Andy Biggs assault. His bodyguard assaulted me while I was doing journalism at an event earlier this year. I just called into the case follow-up number as the victim of the crime, and I was hung up on because Detective Legier, the detective assigned to the case, left him a voicemail a few weeks ago, and he's blowing me off. And so when I called in, I says, well, give me the media department because I'm just going to, look for comment on the journalism side. So now as a victim of a crime, I'm getting hung up on by Phoenix Police when you guys are supposed to facilitate justice for a citizen. And then also as a journalist, you guys are covering up the crime with all your people in there. So please give me a call back at 425-507-5151 or send official comment to tips@clipartistfilms.com. This phone number is in the public domain, and you are listed as Communications Director Commander Mercedes Fortune. I'd appreciate a call back. And for Phoenix Police to stop covering up for a politician. Thank you.
Thank you for calling the Public Affairs Bureau. Sorry we're unable to take your call at this time. For the quickest response, please email us at phoenixpd.pio@phoenix.gov. Thank you.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hello, Media Relations Line over at Phoenix Police Department. This is Gordon Rose, investigative journalist for Clip Artist Films. You guys are covering up. Every employee I'm talking to now over there is covering up. Let me break it down for you. I am victim of an assault. I was attending an event, a political event, as I was running for governor with the Green Party. Andy Biggs' bodyguard assaulted me for doing journalism. There was questions that he did not want answered. So that was over 7 months ago now. So this was assigned to Detective Legier. The case number on it is 2026-54290. I was given Legier's direct number a few weeks ago, left a voicemail, have not heard anything back. I just called into your Violent Crimes Bureau at 602-262-6141. Spoke to a young lady, it sounded like, didn't get her name, but she proceeded to try and send me to PSB to file a complaint on Legier, when as a victim of the crime, I was just simply looking for an update, not a complaint. It's an open case. Furthermore, I asked to be transferred to a media rep or PIO because as a schizophrenic, which is a medical condition, I do have the ability to rotate with different hats and personalities at the same time. You people are very well aware of this. This is part of my profile as a public figure. I was making kind of a little joke, but she didn't get my joke. So I said, hey, well, let's just forget about my case as a victim for a minute. Just give me to your media department. She couldn't even give me this number that was readily available online because after putting me on hold, she was instructed to dead end me, to take my call and distract me with PSB on an open case to file a complaint against a detective for slow walking for a politician named Andy Biggs. Are we really clear on what's going on here? So I'm very clear on this phone call. The purpose of this call is to get official comment from the Phoenix Police Department as a journalist why they are slow walking a case for a politician when 2 of your officers showed up at my place of business, reviewed the footage, and deemed that yes, and indeed is probable simple assault. And all Detective Legere has to do is pick up the phone and call Andy Biggs' office to identify the bodyguard. That call could be done in about 60 seconds. Why are we 7 months late? Rhetorical question. Because you guys are slow walking the case for politics, for political influence. It's disgusting. It's abhorrent. You guys should all be ashamed of yourselves. And as a victim of a crime and a member of the Fourth Estate and a member of the press, I demand answers for we the people. You can call my cell phone with comment. Your police chief, Matt, who framed me in 2017 with Paul Penzone at MCSO, can call me to give comment. Any of the PIOs that are listed in the public domain currently for the Phoenix Police Department, right? That includes Brian Bauer, Lorraine Fernandez, Chris Burlazella, John Buchanan, okay, Communications Director and Commander Mercedes Fortune. Any one of you can call my cell phone to give comment or email tips at clipartistfilms.com. Clip Artist Films wants to know why the Phoenix Police Department is slow walking a simple assault for 7 months to protect a politician. That's the purpose of this call on this particular line right now. Thank you, and have a most wonderful day.
Hi, Andy Biggs here, coming back from the Hillary Clinton deposition. And the reality is she didn't show up today either. She and her husband, former President Bill Clinton, both sent statements after agreeing to come in and appearing to want to come in. But their statements actually leave more questions than answers. One of the things that Jeffrey Epstein always said was that he helped set up the Clinton Foundation. Well, Bill Clinton, in his statement that we received today, said that after he left the presidency, he spent significant amounts of time, or something like to that effect, that he spent time working on the Clinton Foundation. And neither he nor former Secretary Clinton addressed any of that and any of their relationship with Bill Clinton, with Jeffrey Epstein. So because they chose not to come in when we had a bipartisan vote on a deposition for a subpoena, well, guess what? We're going to be forced to now have a vote on contempt next week. So I'll keep you posted.